Okay, thanks for joining us today. We've got Josh Jenkins here from the Adelaide Crows. We're just going to ask him a few questions and get a bit of insight about him and his life. So thanks for coming in, Josh.
Thank you. Great to be here. Oh, gee, showing a bit of age. First car, I think. I used to bash around. Actually, used to bash around in a Toyota on Grandma's farm out at Tintinda South. So that was probably my first car, and I dare say it wouldn't be it'd be in bad nick today. I don't think it would start. Or I've driven from Swan Hill to Townsville. That's a big trip. I think the first day we went from Swan Hill to the Queensland border. It was about 12 hours, I reckon, 12 to 14 hours, and then actually we thought we were there. We thought we were nearly there. And when we got to Queensland, we naturally thought we were nearly there, and we realised we're halfway.
Yeah, right.
So Swan Hill to Townsville was a pretty big trip. It's about 2.5, 3 days. I'm trying to convince a few of the boys to come back to Swan Hill, and particularly for the long weekend, that would have been perfect for them. I'd have to say, for my entertainment value, the Crouch brothers, Brad and Matt Crouch, because all they do is fight and bicker, and I find it hilariously funny. So the two brothers would have to jump in, and the other one, as I mentioned earlier, would be Tommy Lynch, and he could do the driving. We'd probably get here in about 4 hours, but so those three would be the three I'd pick if I had to do a bit of a road trip. Well, I think if you're at the end of the trip, I said I'd love to travel with Crouchy, or the Crouch brothers and Lynchy. I reckon if you asked me at the end of the trip, they might be the same ones I wouldn't want to travel with. Lynchy's messy too, so he'd have lolly wrappers and chocolate all everywhere. So I wouldn't want to travel with. Big Tex is. He's got to have the radio on his certain channels and his music, which is shocking. So he'd be one. It's a little Charlie Cameron for the exact same reason. He listens to the disco music. Wouldn't be able to. I like to sleep in the car when I'm not driving. So those two are definitely two guys who I wouldn't want to travel with. I've got driving the Fortuner at the moment. It's actually a really nice vehicle. I think it's only a pretty new vehicle as well, isn't it? Been out for a little while, so. Got the black Fortuner at the moment. It's going really well, and Hannah, my girlfriend, jumps in and has a drive every now and then as well.